Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're checking out a premier recreational compound in the mountains of West Virginia. I'm in Points, West Virginia, and the address of this property is 1731 Brocket Drive. It's 255 acres. We got 3,500 feet of frontage on the south branch of the Potomac River. A barndo. To call it a hunting camp would be an understatement here. I'll do the video inside of there. But as you can see here, I'm on the west slope of South Branch Mountain. That's what this property is. It lays on the western face of South Branch Mountain, which is the mountain going out. Most of the property is going to be in this direction. We'll check all that out. But I mean, the view you have here, you're looking down on the farm, the farms in the South Branch River Valley. You can see the river right there. The mountains to the west. I mean, due west is this way, so you're going to get incredible sunsets here. Hunt, fish, ATVs, shoot. We're going to get to all that, but I just wanted to start up here kind of like above the barndo here. It's 1,140 square foot, sleeps eight people, fully functional. You got well and septic here. I'll do the video inside that, and we'll do a walk around on the outside it here in a minute. But I sold this property to the current owner, I think in 2016 or 17. The years kind of go by pretty fast these days, but the building was here, except for the wing here. He added that, and they drastically improved it. But up here at the top, you have a nice shed here. Obviously, they keep the mule here in the shed, and the mule conveys. Everything here except for the seller's personal effects, some select things off the wall in the cabin here. It comes ready to enjoy day one. You just got to bring a change of clothes and start using this place. But as you can see, they got all their gear in here, their waders and stuff when they go to the river, fishing poles and stuff. Got storage up above. The mule is a Pro FXT Kawasaki. I've had one of these. Wasn't camo though. Great machines. Got good tires on it. Those got to be newer. Winch on the front. Take you out here, show you the fire pit. The owners supplied me with some really cool pictures they've taken from over the years. But man, what a place to sit and just take it all in. Just incredible up here. Now, you'll notice here, I mean, you're building into a bank here. So if you need room, you want to build your own big full-time spread here, basically you just keep digging the bank out like they've done here, you know. Like if you wanted to put another home here, this would be a starting point here, kind of like where the fire pit is, or here where my side-by-side's sitting. You just keep digging the bank out. This shale digs out. As you can see, it's easy to work in. That's what a lot of our mountains up here are, shale. You dig it back until you make a spot, you know, for your house. Go down here. Getting a little windy on me here today, but at least the sun's out. Been wanting to do this for a while, but the weather hasn't cooperated here lately. Like I said, the barndo here, it's like 38 by 30s, the dimensions. Nice wraparound porch around two sides of it. Got a fish cleaning table here, or clean your game up. You kill a deer, need to work it up. I mean, just look at that. This is not AI. This is what this place really looks like. And big covered porch area. You got your outdoor furniture, grill. You can come in and out of the cabin, obviously, through there. But this is a really cool setup, people. These properties don't grow on trees, and you don't find them for sale every day, that's for sure. But there's just a lot to unpack here, so bear with me. Take you out here and show you the observation deck slash skeet shooting platform out here. So what I want to tell you about kind of like where we're at here. So coming here, you're driving through a development called Shadow Knolls. It's an 800-acre development comprised of 28 tracts. They're all 20+ acres. And this is a numbered lot in Shadow Knolls. This is actually lot number 28. And this property shows up on the plat for Shadow Knolls. It's kind of like the residue at the back of the development back here. This property is not subject to the covenants for Shadow Knolls. The only thing you have to pay here is the annual road maintenance fee, which I believe is $225. Because you use the road coming back in here, but you are not subject to the covenants of the community. And I have documentation on that. It's actually documented right on the survey of the property. So it's unrestricted. You can pretty much do whatever you want here. This down here, I'll have a separate little, maybe have a separate little video clip. There's a commercial grade skeet thrower in here. You got a door opens on this end, door opens on the other end, and that conveys. So if you like to shoot clay birds, you got a really expensive thrower and plenty of boxes of birds in there. So, and I'm not a skeet shooter, so I don't know, but there's like a speaker system rigged up out here, I guess, you know, to announce when somebody's getting ready to shoot or whatever. But just a cool place to hang out. If you don't want to shoot skeet, you know, you could always just come up here and bring a chair and take it all in. And something to put in perspective where we're at also here. So right down there is Millicent's Bridge. That's Springfield Pike. That's kind of like the road you take getting here. Springfield is this way. So, you know, you're 10 minutes from Springfield. I mean, there's a Dollar General store, gas station, little market there. You're 20 minutes from Romney. You know, food line, hospital, Tractor Supply, that sort of thing. You're 40 minutes from Cumberland, Maryland, Rocky Gap, Resort Casino, Golf Course. 45 minutes from Winchester, Virginia. But most importantly, you're only just a hair over 2 hours from DC right here. The DC Baltimore metro area, you can get here in 2.5 hours from just about anywhere in that location down there. So when you're traveling west from that location, this is the first place where you're going to find something like this. Also, this mountain that you're looking at right there, that's called White Horse Mountain. That's 1,700 acres of public hunting over there. You're going to have plenty of game to hunt on your own property, but if you want to do some exploring, White Horse is right there. So just check that out. I'm going to cut this clip off here and then I'll go to the shooting range next. If you like to shoot, you got a heck of a range right here, 3 benches. Downrange here, all the steel targets convey, comes just like you see it. So if you want to blaze away 1,000 rounds out of your AR out here, have at it. That's what this place is for. Totally protected here, shooting into the mountainside. That's your own property you're shooting into there. No concerns about that, but just a heck of a cool feature. This could also be utilized, like I said, you know, you want to build another structure here. You got this trellis to work with right here. And of course, you know, you have a hunting property, you got to have a place to hang your deer up. That's what this is for. This is the skinning pole right here. I don't know what this little table's here for. Probably just to work deer meat up and stuff like that. But as you can see, nice set of steps going up to the cabin up there. But this is basically the end of Brocket Drive right here. This is actually a cul-de-sac right here, believe it or not. But you got the property line with the neighbors pretty close here over this side, but their cabin's actually right over the hill right here. So you're not gonna have anybody building here below you or anything like that. So, but just everything's well done, well maintained here. These folks have a caretaker, a local guy who I know that kind of looks at a couple local guys that do things for them here, and I'm sure they'd probably be happy to stay on if you need a caretaker. So place like this, just somebody keeping the trails open, looking after everything, not a bad idea. But I don't know what the distance is here, you know, say from the benches to where the targets are now, but I mean, you could get set up here to shoot pretty far. So we'll start riding around and checking out the land. Keenan Shanos here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, inside the lodge / barndominium at 1731 Brocket Drive in Points. This is kind of a unique setup how this was done. So you got LVP flooring in here, and it's set up like there's 8 beds in here. It's set up for like 8 guys or gals to sleep in here. And so you got the big front room here, kitchen. You got granite countertop. Plenty of kitchen space here, big table for everybody to sit at, gun rack to hold everything. And the way the bunks are set up, you got a little light there, and you got a plug and outlet right there so you can people can plug their phones and stuff in. And then on the sides of the bunks, you have like these closets, you know, to keep your things in. There's a little light comes on when you open the door. But of course, you got to have a TV, gas fireplace. So how the heating and cooling works in here, you got a gas fireplace, and then they have like a little electric plug-in, like floor heaters, you know, and that works for them. But there's no, like in this part, it's not like there's a mini split or anything like that. Now, you could certainly put one of those in here. That would work just fine. But there's window units here, and in the back you'll see for the AC, and I'll explain that when I get back there. But basically, this thing comes turnkey. Like I said, there are certain personal effects here that the seller's going to take, like their ammo, taxidermy. There's some certain personal items here, some of the wall art's personal, that'll be removed. But for the most part, you get this thing ready to enjoy day one. I'm sure the safe will stay. But here's another set of bunks here. And then that also has the closet there. But, of course, you can walk right outside on the deck from here. And it's just a really, really nice setup. You got your hot water heater and your pressure tank in this little closet right here. And then like there's a communal bathroom here, set up really nice, shower, and you walk through the bathroom to get back here into the back section, which this is what was added on since I sold it. This section was added, and so there's 2 bunks back here on this side and 2 bunks on, so 4 guys back here. And then this unit right here actually heats and cools. So that's an interesting feature about this little unit back here. It heats and cools. But just a neat little setup. It's about 1,140 square foot. I think the dimensions are 38 by 30 here. Man, you know, for a hunting cabin, lodge, getaway to house a lot of people, have a retreat up here, have a party. You got the room to hold the bodies in here more or less. And like I said, turnkey. Everything here is turnkey, ready to roll. I'm gonna beat that point home. Ready to enjoy day one. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, 1731 Brocket Drive. So I hopped in the side by side and I want to show you kind of what goes on here. So the cabin is right there, and the black lines I got drawn on in here are the main trails that go through the property. So we're about right here right now at this first bend in the road right here, which is going to be where we're at. And you're going down here, and I'll drive here and show you kind of like where the split is, where this road goes up on the upper side of the property. But there are also multiple trails that I don't have drawn on here. But as you can see, the main trail goes all the way right down to the river's edge. And when you get down to the river's edge, you can go both ways. And we're going to do that here. We're going to take it as we go. But let me just ride around here a minute, show you how good the roads are here. I mean, I could do this in my pickup. You know, you got a good shale road through here. It's real easy to get around on this property. Like I said, you know, in the first video clip there, the side of this mountain is shale. You're not gonna grow a garden on it, but it makes great roads. You know, nothing ever gets muddy or wet. You know, anything like that. The roads are always solid and everything. Biggest thing you have to do here is, you know, if a tree comes down or something, keep the roads cleared out and stuff. But and all the time we're riding around here, you know, you're looking right out on the river. Now this property's steep. I mean, it ain't level. You know, this is the side of a mountain, but biggest thing is you can get around on it due to all these nice roads here. But I'm gonna stop here a minute. So we're right here at the split. I'm gonna get out here. So right here's where you take off, you know, on that upper trail. And we're just gonna keep boogieing down this way, all the way to the river. But this, look at this. Boom. It's pretty all the time, but you can see how wide this road is. I mean, I could have brought my pickup back here, but I like playing in my toy there, so we'll keep going. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, 1731 Brocket Drive. Points, working our way down through the property to the river. So where I'm at now, there's 4. I'm not going to do a video at all 4 of them, but because they're all really super nice. You got 4 of these built box blinds on the property to hunt out of, and this is the first one you come to. You get to all of them pretty much off the bottom road here where I'm at. But how about this setup? You got bunks in here, heaters, your propane, your office chair, your window. You know, you want to sit in here and take a nap, you know, do what you want. Good spot right here. I tell you, I have these on my own property now, not hand-built ones like these. These are ultra nice, you know, but I have box blinds. So much nicer to hunt out of these, especially if you got a kid you're trying to take hunting, or an older person, or hell, I don't like being cold. You know, I love sitting in something like this. I don't like being cold anymore to hunt, you know, but this will spoil you. But there's 4 of these, and these things have been, you know, they went to extra length to insulate these. They're all caulked and stuff around the windows and everything, and around the seams of the plywood and stuff, so they don't get full of ladybugs and stuff like that. So once again, there are 4 of these scattered out across the property. It's ready to hunt, day one. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, 1731 Brocket Drive. Sorry if the sun's in your face a little bit, but just coming on down the property. I'm gonna show you where we're at here in a minute on the map. But so just this is such a tremendous spot right here. You know, this is your river frontage down here like this, and we're gonna go down there. But so you're bordered here by big tracts. So and I'll show you on the map here in a minute. But across the river, the farm you see over there is about 600 acres. Guy's a good friend of mine. We graduated high school together. It's very lightly hunted, pretty much just him and his son. Your adjoiner over there, and I'm gonna zoom in here. The clouds are really getting me today. I just can't seem to get a day of full sun. If you see that cabin up there in the skylight, that's your neighbor just upriver slightly. Another friend of mine I graduated high school with. He owns about 1,000 acres. I sold it to him, the biggest part of it to him in 2013. Big hunter. He has all kinds of river frontage. They do not shoot small deer. They're very into management and that sort of thing. So you have 1,000 acres there, 600 acres there, where I know the folks. You know, they only take nice deer. They're hunters, good people. So that's your neighbors there. Back this way, your adjoiner for a long ways is an 800 acre farm that goes all the way down to Millison's Bridge that you saw in the first video. So you're surrounded by gigantic tracts. That's who your neighbors are. And where I'm at on the property now, you'll see that's the last of the stands as you're coming back the lower road here. And we're getting ready to drop off down here to the river. But I'm gonna show you the plat here. So I just came all the way down the road here. And this is about where we're at. I'm getting ready to go down off the hill, down to all the river frontage. I mean, I'm standing right up here on this bluff right now. And I'll show you. We're just going to boogie right down this road, right down to the river. But I'll show you here on the map too about the adjoiner. So on the end here upriver, this guy's got about 1,000. This is 600 across the river. This big piece in here is about 800 acres. So big joiners. And I also know the guy up here at the top of the mountain that joins. I know all your neighbors, okay? I've sold most all this, basically everything around here on this upper side and this way I've sold. Nothing across the river over here. That's been in that family for a long time, same with this. So river's the next stop. Check that out. 2 bald eagles. Just got down to the river. That's what I could see. Look at that. Where's the other one at? Oh, he's over here. There he is. This is where the eagles watch the sunset on this property. So, as you can tell, I've made my way down to the river. Look at him. Ah, man, he is magnificent. Whew, that's a big one. I think he's gonna, no, he's gonna keep going. 3,500 feet of frontage. Man, there's a golden eagle down there, I think. Let me see if I can, let me see. See him sitting right there. That might be a golden eagle. It's a bit too far away for me to tell. But 3,500 feet of frontage down here on the South Branch Potomac. You got shoreline that goes all the way around here that's accessible, you know, so when it comes off the mountain, all of this shoreline down here is pretty well accessible, and there's a trail that goes both ways. But you go all the way down around the bend there from here, I'm kind of, you know, on the upriver side of the frontage somewhat. You got kind of like, it goes from shallow to deep in here, and when you get up on the upper end of the frontage up there, there's a nice riffle up there at the one end of it. But just look at the size of the sycamore and maple trees down here. I mean, they're ancient, ancient. And I just wish the sun was out. It's cool getting to see the eagle. That is a golden eagle. I see him going down there now. He's big. They're bigger than the bald eagles. You can kind of see him going there in the distance. But, you know, oh my gosh, how many birds is there down here? This is a hangout spot for eagles, no doubt. They're fishing down here. But let me get off the eagles for a second. But, you know, just look at this. I mean, and it's an ugly day. I cannot get the sun to cooperate and the clouds to cooperate with me on this property to save my life. But big wide river down here. You can come down here, fish, hang out. You can put in here, float down to the bridge. There's all kinds of public access points, you know, on the South Branch of Potomac down here in the Springfield area, Springfield Points area. But I'll just kind of, maybe I'll drive to the upper end of the frontage up here and show you kind of like the riffle up here. But just look at the size of the trees you got down here. Just massive. I mean, it's beautiful. You cannot just draw this up 2.5 hours from DC. I dare you, try to find it. It doesn't exist, you know. Easy short trip to get out here, use this place on the weekends, and make memories with your family. I mean, that's what having a property like this is about. This is without question a legacy property. This is something you can hand down to generations. And you'll see inside the cabin here, you know, the pictures and the memories they've made here, you know, with the deer they've taken and the turkey. I mean, the turkey hunting here, the deer, I mean, you got the big three here. You got deer, bear, and turkey. Turkey hunting here is going to be phenomenal. You know, they roost against the side of this mountain. I mean, this is prime turkey area. Bear, plenty of bear down here. And, you know, of course, you know, the deer. I mean, and your neighbors manage what they're hunting. So we'll go on upriver here just a little bit. Keenan Shan, Old Sierra, West Virginia, Land and Home Realty, 1731 Brocket Drive. I'm kind of like on the upriver side of the frontage. Property's going to go up here. Just the river does a little split. There's like a little split right in here, as you can see. There's a little island right there. Just on the upper side of that's where the property line is going upriver. So the majority of your frontage, you know, pretty much all of it, you got about 2/3 of a mile that way. But I just wanted to illustrate how diverse the river frontage was here, because you got this cool spot right in here where it's shallow and you have a riffle and everything. And then we'll just walk up here. I mean, you can't even see all your frontage, you know, from one end to the other. So let me get out here, and there's a big rock bar in here on this upper side, but squirrel's been down here cutting walnuts right there. Here you go. It's a good vantage point here, but way down around there is where it goes. You can see I'm parked right over there. I mean, that road, that trail goes right to the property line here, you know, up on this end. So you could ride down here anytime in a side-by-side, enjoy the river. But actually the river doesn't, well, it does split there if it's up. It's just kind of backed up into that little backwater right there. 255 acres, incredible views, 2/3 of a mile river frontage, fully functional turnkey hunting camp. / weekend getaway retreat. If you're looking for a true legacy property to make memories with your family, you're in DC, Northern Virginia, you need to decompress, somewhere to come, just get away from it all. You like to shoot guns, ride ATVs, you like to hunt. They don't draw them up any better than this. Good neighbors, big acreage around you. This place has got it going on. Come check it out, 1731 Brocket Drive, Points, West Virginia. You will not be disappointed.